Hurricane Sandy.
Our mouths drop.
Hard to comprehend.
Doubling its speed.
Violent condition. More threatening.
Catastrophic.
Barreling toward
once every century.
At first we weren't sure if we should evacuate or not. Once it became mandatory, so then we didn't want to take any chances, so we evacuated everyone.
We came back and it just was devastating. The whole town, which was like our home, was just flat and looked like a war zone. It was hard to believe when you walked in through the mud, down the stairs, into the torn up base medrash, into the torn up dining room.
I walked into the lunchroom where there was a couple of workers clearing up a whole bunch of garbage, and I thought, we're not coming back to this place, it's just destroyed.
Coming to Staten Island with open arms from the whole community, and where Moshe Meir Weiss leading them as the Rav who invited us to his shul to come learn. The Achnasas Orchim that they showed for us was just truly amazing, and we felt very comfortable in Staten Island.
The Bachrim in Staten Island were murdered, and they really did the best that they can under the most difficult situation.
I learned Halacha Seder a couple of tables away from Rosh Yeshiva. Every day after Shabbos, it was just as if nothing was wrong. We prepared the shir, even though our building just got ruined and destroyed. He was calm about it. He was all collected. He was going to give this shir that day.
We got an opportunity to see firsthand what kind of yeshiva the Belle Harbor Yeshiva is. The quality of its bachrim, their midos, their menschlichkeit.
We, Baruch Hashem, were spared from the hurricane, and there was a reason for it, so that we could do this for so many wonderful bachrim, and you really are wonderful, each and every one of you. I've gotten to know some of you better than others, but to me, you're all coming over to me all the time. Thank you, such menschlichkeit.
People walked away after meeting the Belle Harbor Yeshiva, and they had such a good taste in their mouth for Yeshiva Bachrim. It was a really true Kiddush Hashem.
It is our pleasure, and with this sincerity.
Good, okay. Yes, okay. We enjoyed it very much.
Hatzlacha, bracha, hatzlacha, all the best for you.
Special thanks to Rabbi Menachem Gottlieb, who is our host in Staten Island. If not for him, we would have had nothing. And especially Asher Kerech to Rabbi Weiss and Aguda in Staten Island for allowing us to use their base medrash to learn in. When we moved back, the Bachrim were really very, very excited to look in the new base medrash, to look in the new dining room. It's beautiful.
The atmosphere was just very, exciting. Everyone was with the pump, and everyone was ready to sit down and totally put ourselves into learning.
The Bachrim are happier now than they were even before. The ruach of the Bachrim is Baruch Hashem Bli Ayin Hara at its peak.
Now everything is redone. The base medrash is beautiful. Downstairs, the new lunchroom is like a simcha hall. It's very beautiful.
Everything was just back to normal, back to home. There's no place like home.
Even though Staten Island was very welcoming, it's just a very good feeling to be back at home.
The harbor is the best place in the world.
It's great to be back.
The lesson to learn from the whole Hurricane Sandy is when Yeshiva was destroyed, we came back to Belle Harbor to see the destruction. We never thought we'll be back. We see how when you could think that the worst has happened, but yet we come back strong and and even like better than before.
To watch the Rosh Yeshiva, how we dealt with every insurance company, FEMA, whatever it was, that's a lesson that I took for myself, that even whatever comes at you, just take it with a smile, take it with a calmness, think it through, and that's how you get through everything.
I saw the Rosh Yeshiva and Rebellion. They just realized that we have to come back to Yeshiva. It's the place where everyone needs to be. It's our home. It's amazing what they have done for us.
The lesson I learned from all of this was that to never give up. I know it's crazy as it seems, we gained from this experience.